Hi guys, so I've just woken up and I thought today I'm going to give you guys a full day of eating as I prepare for, my comp in next week Sunday, which would be Sussex Strongest Man. And then I've also got in August, Hampshire's, and then in October, World's Strongest Under 23. So I like to start the day off with a massive shit. And then once I've done that, I always like to have a form of juice just because I'm never really properly hungry. I usually have, if it's a training day, I will save cranberry juice for during. Eddie Hall fans know why. But I'm going to have that today with a bit of creatine, just to start my day, just to get everything flowing nicely. And then after about an hour, I'm then going to have my breakfast, which is going to consist of today, a 400 gram thick cut rump steak, which I'm just letting sit now for half an hour, and 4 eggs. I don't know why I have 2 different packages. British free range and some golden yolk free range, also British. So obviously I don't always have steak for breakfast or steak every day of the week, but I like to sometimes, just because it's obviously a lot of protein. It's obviously very, very good for you, and all that jazz. But I love it, and if it's on, essentially my diet is, if it's on Club Card or Nectar Price, it's going in my fucking belly. So I'll try and do my awesome epic gamer editing skills and pop up the events here somewhere. So as you hopefully can see, it's going to be a good comp. The deadlift variant, which I think it starts with, obviously 200 stiff bar, going on to 220 axle, and then a 240 stiff from elevated, and then a 260 axle elevated silver dollar. That will be very easy. I mean, here's a clip of me doing 260 for 3 on the axle silver dollar, which is meant to be obviously the hardest implement in that ladder. It's fine, like it's very, very easy. So I think all that is going to be a challenge for me and potentially a few others, is just the transitioning between every lift, and getting it done really quick. Log floor to overhead, 92.5 kilos. I mean, this time in January I would have been like, or maybe like 4 reps, but for whatever reason my overheads have absolutely soared recently, which I'm not complaining about at all. I'm hoping I can get somewhere between 7 and 8 reps on that, maybe even more. I'm feeling really good, and yeah, might sneak in a little Viper as well, just for show. Then after that is then our third event is when it gets a bit tasty. So there's a 100 kilo per arm farmers run, just 10 meters. Again, I could put up a clip of me doing that last week. It's fine. I think I did 20 meters actually in like 16 seconds. So I'm not the quickest with farmers. It kind of hurts my knees a little bit. So I'm gonna wrap up and just send it on the day, 10 meters. I don't think I'll be the quickest on the farmers, but then it's into 3 times 100 kilo sandbag shoulder, which fine. That I want to be one of the best ones who's competing at that event there, because that is I can do that all day. That's fine. So I quite like to do well on that event. And then event number 4 is a mystery event. So it's ready, steady in all caps, go. I've got a feeling it's some sort of grip event, you're holding something, whether it's Hercules hold, because I think they do have one of those, or maybe it'll be like a trap bar or something like that. Again, my grip's pretty good. I've never competed grip, so I don't know how it stacks between other people, but I think it's all right. And then the final event is stones. My stones are, in my opinion, pretty shocking. My best stone is 140 kilos. I think I could do 160, but I don't think it will extend any more than that. But luckily, that doesn't matter, because the stones at Chichester's are 100, 110, 120, 130, loading onto platforms that are ranging in height, coming down as you get heavier. So I don't think I'll do crazy well on that, just because I don't have stones, like I don't have access to stones really. I'm going down on Saturday, so a bit of last minute touch up on stones, you know, and have a fiddle with tacking and all that shit. But yeah, it'll be a good fun comp, and yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Right, so the steak is out and the eggs are just on. Can you guess which ones are the golden yolk and which ones are the normal ones? Oh, the golden yolk looks absolutely beautiful. Can't wait to stuff it in my stomach. Anyway, we've got a steak here, which I more than likely am going to eat all of it in one sitting. I'm not actually a very big eater, but there's a little bit that fell off there. So, cheers, gang. So for this meal here, the steak by itself is 120 grams of protein, and then each egg is apparently 7.1 grams according to the label, so that is good maths, just shy of like 30 grams of protein. So all in all, it's 150 grams of protein to start the day. As I said, I probably won't manage to eat all of this in one go because I'm a skinny guy at heart, but I would definitely get this done in the day. That way I'm to 150. I'm trying to eat 200 grams of protein every day, so I'll just need 50 more, and I've got, well, I'm not going to tell you because I'll be a surprise. I've got some stuff to eat later in the video, obviously, otherwise it'll be a very short video.
That's the edible bit of the pineapple.
Now back from work, I'm finishing up with 3 fried eggs and 3 lamb steaks, about 130 grams of protein. Yeah. No, 104. No, 104. And that's going to finish me up for today. Thank you for watching, and yeah, catch you in another video. Gonna try and, you know, keep this going. Obviously I started this when I started Strongman, but it's been a long while, sort of came off it a little bit, so I'm going to try and start getting into it for World's Strongest Man under 23s, because I think that'll be quite good for me to look back on, and potentially some of you guys who, I don't know, might be inspired by it or might want to do it yourselves. Be good to look at and just see what it takes, what I'm doing for it, and eventually what we get to doing in comp. So thank you, subscribe, and see you soon.